Hi guys, my name is Parth and I'm drinking bourbon today. Now just because it's my first video where I'm drinking bourbon and talking about bourbons, I want to touch base what bourbon exactly is and what are the rules around to be able to call something a bourbon. Now, bourbon has to come from America, so it has to be from the US. It has to be at least 51% corn as a base. It has to be distilled no more than 160 proof, which in terms of alcohol means it shouldn't be more than 80% alcohol by volume. And when it gets into the barrel for aging, it shouldn't go any more than 125 proof. So it's just what they do is they add some water, add some distilled water to the whiskey before it goes into the barrel if it is more than 125 proof. It needs to go in a new charred oak barrel. Then it has to be minimum of 2 years of age. So it has to rest in the barrel for at least 2 years where it gets all the flavors, most of the flavors. And most of the time it's not the case. Most of the time bourbons that you see in the market are 4 or 5 years plus. So those are the main rules which make something a bourbon. So all of these rules combine together to be able to call a spirit or whiskey a bourbon. And oftentimes you see this phrase which says all bourbons are whiskies but not all whiskies are bourbon. So again, all of these rules are fake to be able to call a spirit a bourbon. Now what I'm drinking tonight is whiskey from Willett Distillery. It's 47% alcohol by volume or 94 proof. Thanks to Kentucky Bourbon Company here in Auckland, New Zealand, who supplied me a sample of this to try tonight. A nice looking bottle. Actually resembles one of their copper pots still. Personally love their bottle. I actually love their miniatures. Let's just be back, I'll bring the miniature. Here it is. Look how cute it is. Love this. This just came in today. Personally thought it was great. It's put in gifts. This bottle actually is a great gift as well for someone who likes the bourbons. It's very new in New Zealand, so we just probably are the first ones to stock this here in Auckland. Now this distillery is based in Bardstown, in Kentucky region of US. It's a small family operated operation. This distillery has been there for a long time, but they stopped producing for some reason. Now they started again distilling in 2012, but all of the expression that I carry here, which is Willet pot still, the Johnny drum, the Kentucky vintage, there is this Noah's Mill. So all of these whiskeys, all of these bourbons are sourced whiskeys, I say. Now sourcing whiskey is something as a common practice which is done by a lot of these craft distillers. I guess for a lot of these craft distillers, financially it's almost prohibited to set up their own distillery. It takes a lot of investment, a lot of money goes in there in setting up a distillery. So what these guys have been doing in past, they buy whiskeys, they buy distilled spirits from different bourbon distilleries in Kentucky, and they bring it home, they bring it to the warehouse, they age it, let it mature in the barrels, and then when they think it's ready, they bottle it. That way they can actually have different expression, different brands in the market. Now this particular one which I'm drinking here is Willet pot still. On the nose it's nice, you get that nice vanilla lemon kick. A little bit of spice, a little bit of white pepper on the nose. Nice sweet. Sweetness is almost like caramelly. There's that hint of brown sugar. Now having 51% corn as a base also adds to that sweetness as an end result. Corn being more sweet as a grain. Now when I earlier said it has to be 51% of corn, so That's the minimum. So they can go 60% corn, 70% corn. The rest they mix it up with some rye and malted barley. Malted barley is just needed to kickstart the fermentation process when yeast is added. It's just to do something with the sugars, or how malted barley as a grain is, which acts faster on the yeast and lets the other grain to follow. Nice sweetness initially. You get this vanilla caramel notes. A little bit of spice. Nicely balanced. Very easy. Nothing strong coming up front. The alcohol 47% is pretty smooth here. Yeah, it just goes down nicely. There are hints of spiciness which lingers. The aftertaste is sort of stays there for a while. Doesn't really quickly disappear. If you have any questions about the bourbons, you can always write your questions down in the comment section below, and I'll try to respond to them. Yeah, this is me for tonight. Great bourbon. My name is Parth from Prenzel of Whitford, signing off. Oh my god, this is so delicious.